My family history has never been told through pictures or anything of that sort. We have no videos, we have nothing that can actually tell us the story besides one item. This item has remained in my household my whole entire life. My story is about how this item became part of my family and the significance that it has. My great-great-grandparents, Samuel and Clara, were from Russia. Samuel was actually a guard for the Tsar Nicholas II. Many people have heard of this royal family because of their tragic death. Him, his wife, his son, his 4 daughters, and a few of his workers were all executed. The famous story of Anastasia is about his youngest daughter and how her body was not found, so they all had hopes that she had escaped the massacre. But before this tragic event occurred, my great-great-grandfather was given candlesticks from the Tsar as a wedding present. These candlesticks became much more meaningful to him after the Tsar's death. Around 1919, my great-great-grandfather and grandmother fled Russia to escape the wars that were occurring. They then decided to come to America to have a better life. They came through Ellis Island in the New York harbor. Packed securely in their luggage was the candlesticks. The process was long and exhausting, of course, but they wanted a better place for their family to be raised. Their name was changed from Kelmanovich to Kelman. They resided in New York and started a family. Sam became a tailor and had his own shop. They had 4 boys. The youngest was Philip. Philip also became a tailor and married Helen. She gave birth to 2 sons. One was a stillborn and the other was my grandpa David. Their family and the Candlesticks eventually moved to California to be closer to Helen's sick sister. There have always been many rumors that my great-great-grandpa Sam and his son Philip were part of some Russian mafia. Unfortunately, no one will talk about it. In fact, I remember when my grandpa David was talking to my mom, they were joking about it, and he got very, very stern and said that we do not talk about these sorts of things. The only thing that my mom will say is that she thinks they actually moved to California to get away from it all. My grandpa David met my grandma Ethel while he was recovering from surgery at the hospital in San Marino, California. My grandma, originally from Kentucky, was a dietitian and was sent to my grandpa's room because he refused to eat the food he was given. From there on, they were inseparable. My grandpa was in the Army and served as a paratrooper. After his term ended, he became an aerospace engineer. He worked at Jet Propulsion Laboratory out of Pasadena, California. Him and Ethel had 3 children, Patricia, who is my mom, Jeff, and Ron. When my parents married in 1982, the candlesticks were passed down to them. They've been a story that has been repeated throughout my whole life. They sit on our dining room table every holiday, and I always catch my mom staring at them. It is the one piece of family history that we actually have. And soon, the tradition and the memories will be carried on through me.